Okay, so here's a Sunday lecture for you. It's going to be about dimensions and kind of how everything stacks up, or kind of how it works. I don't know. Okay, so there is a dimension that is layered on top of our own, right? This dimension basically is where a lot of these beings reside. There's more than just one type. There's a lot of them. Again, I would just all call them demonic-ish. That's where they reside. It's really strange because this dimension is, again, it's overlaid on top of this one, right? So, for example, you could have a building in this dimension that's only part of the full complex, because the complex actually extends massively higher, whatever, in the other dimension. Like 3 floors of the building in this dimension, 50 floors in their dimension. Get what I'm saying? Okay. So, for some reason, I've been shown this place multiple times, and sometimes some of these beings have like taken me there to show me things. I guess sometimes against my will, blah 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 blah, but I've kind of gotten a grasp of it over, I guess, the last couple of years. And I had an experience yesterday. And so okay, really quick. So I'm gonna give you one more example, right? So I see stuff. I can see stuff better than, I guess, a lot of people, because a lot of people miss these things. I was looking at footage of a city, like downtown city, a few months ago, right? And there was a club, like in the middle of the city. It's either a club or a bar. But you see, when I see things now, especially on video, it's kind of a merging of what's here and what's there. And in the video, I could see on top of the club there was like one more level to it, and that level, it looked like the head of a giant lizard. I kid you not. That's what it looked like. It was on top of the other thing. So that kind of tells you who had control of that place. And that's how a lot of these places and these things are. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is, like, I had this experience, and you know, sometimes I don't know if I'm just going to this place, or, like I said, I'm being taken there, right? But I was shown a aspect of this place. It was a market, right? It was like a market, or like a I don't know, it was weird, man. It was like a swamp meet or an exchange. And they were buying and exchanging people. Like people, real, like human people. And they had them in cages. And these things were walking around picking out the people they wanted. And some of the people were just in like regular cages, and some of the people were, it was like more sexualized. Like, you know, they had some of the men in like, I don't know, like in like kind of like thongs or something, like the women in like lingerie, and they were in cages and they were being displayed. And people were walking around, or not people, these things were walking around. Some of them would look, some of them would point. You know what I'm saying? It was like a really like screwed up red light district. Very, very strange. And again, I'm trying to, I'm explaining, like this place, these places, they're on top of our world. They're on top of this world. You know, you might go down an alley and it looks like an alley. They go down an alley and it leads them to a completely different place. A place you can't access, but it is a place that is there nonetheless. You get what I'm saying? That's how a lot of this, like, weird ass, some of this weird stalking stuff happens, where it's just like, there's no way in hell they're just there that fast. It's like, Yeah, because a lot of them take shortcuts. Sometimes you have like things that aren't even real; they're just spawning in place. But sometimes these people, these things, they might as well just be coming out of portals, and these portals lead to all these different places. You know, you see a neighborhood. That's only an aspect of it, because it goes much deeper, and it's a lot more scary than what you think. You cannot always trust your eyes, because this thing is so much stranger. But yeah, they have their own little markets, their places they go where they go shop. Like I only saw like a piece of it, and again, I get shown weird stuff, man. I had this one experience where this reptilian guy was like talking to me and explaining to me like, and he was really proud of it. He was explaining to me like the system of like how they run things, right? How like in the different neighborhoods they have like people who keep watch, and kind of like they have like captains, like they have like, it's a weird hierarchy system. And it's not just them, but he just happened to be, the being that I was talking just happened to be reptilian. And again, he was just divulging all this information like an idiot. And we were in this realm, this place, this dimension. And like I said, sometimes in that dimension, it'll look exactly like this place. And then other times, it'll be like strange and like distorted and weird. And there'll be things there that weren't there in the other, before. There was a video I was watching of this woman, and she was talking about this experience she had in the Shanghai airport, where she was being harassed by demonic individuals, entities. But like 1 second, she was in the airport, and there was like, Shanghai airport. I mean, you gotta imagine it's packed. And the next second, she could not recall anybody else being in the airport but her and these people. She couldn't even hear the sounds of anyone else, just the people. Because, yeah, it's that weird switch, man. And they want you to think that, no, it's like all this crap is right on top of us. It is right on top of us. A lot of people just can't see it, but it's there. Access points and doorways and portals. Remember in The Matrix, the second film, where you want to get somewhere fast, so what do they use? They use those back doors. And you can go from one place to another almost instantaneously. Because the physics it's just so weird. But anyway, just thought I'd share that. I think that a lot of people, also, this place is also what they referred to way back in the day. Like I think there's multiple places like this, but they called it the fairy realm, the realm of the fae, where it was like right there. They were taking babies and kids back then, and I still think it's going on like that. I think there are a lot of these kids that are going missing, that are being taken. They're being taken there by these beings. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where a lot of these people are going. And that might be why some of these people are body snatched, or some of these people are literally snatched and they're replaced, because they're taking the original people to this realm. Just a thought. Figured I'd run my mouth about it. Have a good day, folks.